G'day folks, and welcome back to Metal Mania 3D in the Diecast Workshop. Merry Christmas to everyone and Happy Boxing Day. I hope you all had a good time. If you're able to catch up with families and friends, I bet you were rapt about that. And if you weren't, unfortunately, it was a sad time for you guys, and my heart goes out to you. Today we have a 3 blind mice build off, which is due on Boxing Day today. And it's the Gas Monkey 68 Corvette. So we've just got to make it look different to that. This is just your standard stocky in the packet, so we'll rip him out. Right, there he is. Okay, so we're going to drill it out, of course, and tap the post. We're going to swap the wheels. We're going to strip it back to bare metal. We're actually going to do an engine swap. We're going to put a Nico's Goodies engines in here. Okay, so these are the little bits and pieces. This is Nico's Goodies. This is his little Hemi engine. I'll just put it in here so it doesn't get damaged. He does an absolute magic job. We sell these on our website, and he sells them on Facebook or eBay. You'll find Nico's Goodies. But that's the engine. It's absolutely brilliant. Love it. Look at it. Magic. I have to get it out. Can't help myself. Look at that. Even got the spark plug wires. How's that? Cool, isn't it? Alright, so we're going to drop that in there. Don't want to waste too much time messing around. I'll put that back into there, so she doesn't get damaged. Okay, we've got header pipes. We've got mesh, going to be a race screen. We've also got got these header pipes. Or they're also Nico's Goodies. And we're actually going to cut the interior out of it. It's got a dodgy interior. We've got a race seat and that to go in there that I stole out of another vehicle. You'll see that as we're going along in the beginning of the video. Alright, so we're going to get into it and we're going to have some fun. Right, so stick with us and it'll come back in the nude, and then we'll be doing modifications. Okay, so we've got the steering wheel out of the other one. We've got rid of that casting. That casting will come back because I actually like that model Corvette. 57, I think it was. Or anyway, I've got this out of the other one that was wrecked. So I've got 2 little race seats there. So these have just been melted in. They used when they assemble these on the assembly line. They just have a little hot iron with them and they put it in, and then they just melt the end over. What I just normally do is I just gently pick the little welded bit off around it, and with a bit of luck should be able to just have it in our hand. There it is. So that's the little race seat there that I've got there, proper one, look. So we'll clean him all up, and that'll go down inside there, and as you can see, I'll take that windscreen off there, and I'll chop all of this out of here, cut all this out, including back to the headrest. That'll fit in there just nicely, and because there'll be no floor on it, it'll actually go down and attach itself to the base. So it'll actually sink the seat down a little bit, so it won't be too high. So when I cut that inside out there, that's going to actually sit down on inside and there on the base, and you'll see, take that bag off the bottom of course, and you'll see it's only a headrest higher than the normal seat that's in there, but you've got a really spectacular seat. So there we go, there's the seat. Righto, so let's get into it, let's get it in the nude, and then let's get cutting and chopping. Okay, well I've just chopped all of the guards, out with the Dremel. Get the focus there a bit better. And we took it there. Now I did it before I took the paint off, I just forgot to show you this before. If you leave the old paint on there, you can work out how much meat you need to leave there. You can use it as a guide before you get rid of it. And we've dug these out as much as we possibly can without actually cutting through the outer edges. So we've dug them all out there, but they'll work nice now. You'll be able to get a wheel easily to tuck up in there. Really easy. Alright, so we'll get it off to the strippers. Come back in the nude. This time it will. Nothing there, so we're just getting all onto that there. Thanks Jack, please approval again. Sorry about that folks. Just there we go, and you can see it's starting to react already, this stuff, to this paint. Alright, we'll come to that, so we fine up, see how fine there, that's why I use that stuff. No sanding either. Alright. Well, there we go, she's in the nude. One go with that stuff there, all done. Now another thing too, when we cut the bonnet out, you're going to lose that front post, so I'll show you what we do about that. Alright. Okay, here it is in the nude, and we also got to mention, I took all of the gold plating off because that colour there that's on that rim, that was all over this, so I took all of that off. We'll endeavour to have front chrome and back where it needs to be. But yeah, there it is. Alright, so we'll get ready and we'll get chopping. Okay, there we go. I've cut all the interior out with the jeweler saw, cut the engine block off. So it's it can be used for another job if I want to just file it down and use it on the bonnet without having to cut a hole or whatever else. Don't waste anything in this when you chop anything off. And yeah, so I'll cut all that, so I'll fold it all up nice and sharp and we'll get the bucket seat and all that up, basically anything else fitted up. Okay, so I'm about to lower it. I've got it all there. Cut the hole out of the hood way big enough for the engine to fit in. Now the pet is going to be cut out. And what we're going to do is we're going to do the lowering process with the steel tube. So put this 4mm tube, we're going to drill through there. Once that 4mm tube goes through there, then we'll insert the small 1mm tube inside, which will then let the axles that I have here for the wheels that we're going to build to go on there to go through there. It'll then automatically lower your car down. That'll go up to there. As you can see, the centre is here. But when you drill the hole in there, that's going to go up there. So your centre will end up being up here. Right, so we'll drill it and we'll tap it, screw it together, hold it together, and we'll run the drill through all of those sizes there. And I don't go through straight away with the 3.5. I'll step up these three. 1, 2, 3. Before I get to that size, and then sometimes there's a 3.5. Sometimes when you do it, it's just good enough. If not, just get the 4mm and just go through it back and through once only. Otherwise, you make it too loose. Alright. Okay, we've drilled it all now, and as you can see where the centre of the hole is, so you can see how low she's going to go. Don't forget I've got to chop all of this off here too as well. Take all that base down flat, and then when we put the other tube through, you see how it is, and all the interior, it's pretty tight, so all the interior is all been modified already as well for this for the 4mm tube to go through. And it's all metal, so you're not gluing anything, and plastic and all that sort of stuff there. And you can see how high up that's gone there. Oh, and you see on this side here, yep. So yeah, all right. Okay, yeah, get in there and cut all of them down, and cut them all down the sides, and whack the wheels in it. Okay, just a bit of a catch up. Now you can see where we've done the axles there. So we've got the stainless steel tube, the big one, and then I've got the small one in the centre. There's no glue or anything yet. This is still all steel. I'm not gluing anything at the time. My hardest not to glue nothing on this job. Not that it's not a glue job, no glue challenge. You can still just read what it says there, but we've shaved all of the base now and chopped those other bits out there. Yep. So all the axles those are done, and now my rodded axles will just slip straight into these, into there like that there. So now I can get it organised there to build my wheels, and then we'll do a bit more chopping out. Haven't glued the centres in there yet there, so yeah, but I don't really need to, because by the time I put the wheels on either side, it won't go anywhere anyway. And then there's the front axle goes in there as well, easy as that. Right, so there we go, we're all done. So we'll move on to the next step and keep soldiering on. Alright, I just cut all of this engine bay, not that engine bay, the hood out, so we get ready to file it up and square them all up, and get back into this Corvette, ready to run behind. It's due in two days. Righto, we've got the hood, or the bonnet, however you want to call it there, we've got that hole all set up, all cut out now, and the engine just fits in there nicely. No big gaps or anything else there. It's not glued in yet, so it's going to be just twisted around a little bit, because it does move a little tiny bit, but it's perfectly sitting in there. Alright, so we'll hook in and we'll get into the paint shop and get it together. Righto, I had to do a couple of little bit more modifications, because when I was looking at it, it wasn't sitting straight, but as you can see now, the engine's sitting nice and straight. It's not kicked up at the front and too low at the back and all that sort of stuff. But what we've had to do is also, I'll just pop that out there for a brief second, and I'll show you in here. I put two little steel rails there either side there, to lift it up a touch, and then also, if you see right inside the bottom where that axle tube comes through, I had to scallop all of that out there so the bottom pulley will sit in there. And that way it'll sit nice, it sits nice in, and it goes in there quite easy. Just pop him in like that, and it sits in there, and it's got the nice right level. Look at that. Alright, let's get into it. Okay, just a little bit of catch up. The body's in primer now, ready to go. You've completely finished that engine hole. And now, and you can see on the bench there that you've got the engine sitting into that base, and the base is attached to the original interior, but it's all been cut out, of course. There's got a race seat and all that sort of stuff to go in there. These are the original, well, not the original. These are what they came from the factory like that, but we're about to convert them and put alloy rims on them. As you've seen, I was doing one of my other videos there, build these alloy wheels. I'll do a better video next year, and you get the nice big alloy wheel there for the rear, and then obviously that one there I'll take the lip off and push the rim right in, and the other one there. So that's Nico's engine there. It's cool, isn't it? Took me ages to get that front panel right on that there, because I had so many burrs right beside that line, and I had to redig that line out again. Can't speak highly enough of Nico's engines. They're absolutely beautiful. I didn't build the engine. I've had a go at building engines, and that just takes so much time, I tell you. So what we can do here is no glue here, so we just get these here, and we'll just push the pins out. They'll just pop out easy, because I always work my stuff on the right hand side. It might sound funny, but anyway I do. Alright, pull that pin out. That's the front pin, and it's scalloped for the front pulley on the bottom of the engine there to sit on it. That little bit there, so it sits in there beautifully. And there we go, no glue, just little holes together with those pins, and then little rails there. Obviously they're glued on, and that's just so you can see what it said before. Put it back on there. I'll set the engine into there, The engine will also sit in there. No, putting it. Engine will also sit in there nicely when the pins are put back in. And these are this is going to be the exhaust pipe, stainless steel, 3/16. That one there. So obviously we'll take all the burrs off the end of it and clean it up. And when we install that there, we'll just drill straight up from underneath here, straight up through there and in through the plastic, straight up to the header pipes. And we'll get that sorted out there. And then this will all just push together. The engine will be glued into place, of course. And that's the only glue on the whole job. Alrighty, just a bit of a catch up. Let's get it into the paint processes and finish the wheels off. Alright, put the base coat on the car just there. That's the base coat for the next colours to go on. And we're just there building the wheels there. We've got two of them to go there, but you'll only see one because this one will come out in another video. I'm doing a lot of work similar to it, but I won't tell you what else I'm doing to it. I just finished polishing those rings up with the metal polish over there, the Autosol, on the end of the cordless little polisher. So we polished all of the rings up, we polished these rims up on this one this time. Alright, that's where we're up to now. Oh, we'll be back in a moment. Righto, just a bit of a catch up. These are the wheels that we've made now. That's your front wheel. There we go. And it's got the polished band on the outside, so polished alloy band. And then this is the rear, polished alloy band as well on the rim now. And that's the race seat there that's going in. All of these little blue bits you can see all over here. This is all the roll cage there. There's your side bars on your cage and all that there. So we'll get all of that into the interior. We'll show you that there. And there's the wheels on the car just there. So yeah, it's got a really nice good stance on it. So yeah, all right, it is super low, but that's how we want it to be, especially with the way we've inserted the engine into it. So it's coming along pretty good. And yes, this is another body. You'll see it in another video. Just the other one's all painted. I'm trying to catch up. Got 1 day left. Okay, we're back with all the bits. Here's the base that we've done. It's painted inside and out, and then on the other side, there's the body. It'll come up nicely there. There's the engine down over here. That'll be going into it, just down there in the back of the ute there. Engine there. These are the wheels that have been made now that we go onto it there. And it's the race seat down there we've got to put in there. And that's the interior up there that we painted. And we took all the bronze plating off it, and we re-chromed the re-bumpers and chromed the front, so it's chrome instead of that bronze plate look. So there's all the bits and pieces there. Alright, and this just shows you how far we're running behind. This fella here's even telling me Saturday the 26th of December, 21 past 1. Alright, let's get back into it. Okay, just a recap on what we started with. And coming right up after this is what it looks like now that we've finished with it. Here we go. She's all done there now. Got the alloy rims, the Yokohama Advan tyres in the front and the back there. It's all in pearl Solace red. It's a 3-layer paint, so you've got a base silver metallic, and then you've got your first layer 1, then layer 2, and then obviously your clear coat over the top. Yeah, we ran a bit short this one on this one here, but we got it all finished there. I would have liked to have done something more with the tail lights, but nevertheless, I guess we got a fair bit done. We got the race seat in there, we got all the steering wheel, and we got it all detailed up and everything, got all that there, and get the wheels made. Just unfortunately, I just ran out of a little bit of time, and I would have loved to have done something with the tail lights. We did do the little park lights underneath the front bumper when it comes around. You'll see just the little indicators or drive lights or whatever they are. I can't remember what they are on those here, but someone will tell me, no doubt. Yeah, so that's what it looks like there. Come up all right, I think. He got rid of that bronze plating and fitted that engine in there. She's looking like a little rocket now. She's a nice little weapon. Alright, well thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. I hope you've had a Merry Christmas. Hit the subscribe button down there for us. That would be awesome if you could. And we'll be back with a lot more content and some more before the end of the year, and also hooking in at the beginning of the year. So let me know what you think in the comments, and we'll talk to you then. Have a great day. Bye for now. Thanks for sticking around. We forgot one more little thing. We wanted to start her up for you. 1700 horsepower, Hemi engine. Bit of fun. Geez, wouldn't that be amazing with the lights? You'd soon sit back in your seat, eh? Rip the reader. What a great job. Alright, thanks guys for hanging around. Just having a bit of fun starting her up. Alright. Catch you again on the next one.